Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll discuss the histology of thyroid and parathyroid gland. The both will be covered by a thin connective tissue capsule. It is dense, irregular connective tissue. This septa will divide the gland into lobes and lobules. So shade the background with a light pink. Each lobule contains a spherical masses. They are called thyroid follicles. The size of them vary from 0.2 to 1 millimeter. Because it's an endocrine gland which secretes, these are the glands which secrete the hormones directly into the blood vessels, you have to write plenty of capillaries. So all the endocrine glands, you have to write plenty of capillaries. So each thyroid follicles are lined by the cells called follicular cells. The shape of the cells will differ depending on the activity of the gland. In the center, we have a gel-like acidophilic homogeneous material that is called the colloid. So active thyroid gland has a cuboidal epithelium. So I am showing here the cuboidal epithelium. And a round centrally placed nucleus. So you also have a parafollicular cells. They will be present between the basement membrane of the follicular cells and the follicular cells, but never exposed into the lumen of the follicles. So what I am showing is parafollicular cells between the basement membrane and the cuboidal follicular cells. There may also be skin scattered within the follicle, in between the follicles, either in a single cells or a small group of cells. They are polygonal cells with a centrally placed nucleus. So I am filling the rest of the slide with rest of the diagram with the same follicular cells. The follicular cells secretes T3 and T4 hormones, and thyroid gland is the only gland which has a capability of storing the secretory product extracellularly. So follicular cells, when they are inactive or in the resting phase, they will be squamous and the colloid will be plenty. So in the active cells, the cells become cuboidal to low columnar, and the colloid also will be reduced in size. And we will also see the scalloping of colloid because that will be absorbed into the cells and then it is secreted into the blood vessels. The colloid contains thyroglobulin in an active state, which is the inactive storage form of thyroid hormone, thyroglobulin. So make sure you write plenty of blood capillaries. And parafollicular cells, the parafollicular cells will secrete calcitonin. The calcitonin will decrease the calcium level in the body. This is the thyroid gland. Now coming to the parathyroid gland, we have two pairs of parathyroid gland, very small in size. They will be behind the thyroid gland, and the surgeon should be very careful not to remove the parathyroid gland. This also has a very thin connective tissue capsule, and the trabeculae coming from the capsule will divide the gland into lobes and lobules. The majority of the cells in the parathyroid gland will be the principal cells or the chief cells. They differentiate during the embryonic period itself. They will be the most numerous. They are the one which synthesize, stores and secretes the parathyroid hormones. The parathyroid hormone is also very helpful in calcium metabolism, which will increase the calcium level in the blood. Calcitonin will decrease the calcium level in the blood. The chief cells are small polygonal cells, a diameter of 7 to 10 micrometer. They have a centrally located nucleus, little pale staining, slightly acidophilic cytoplasm. And the darker one what I am drawing is the blood capillaries there. Then coming to the oxyphil cells, the oxyphil cells constitute only very minor portion and they differentiate only during pubertal age. Till then, oxyphil cells won't be present. They may be present in single or in a cluster of cells. They'll be larger in size compared to the chief cells, highly eosinophilic cytoplasm. They are more rounded, highly eosinophilic, centrally placed round nucleus. They are larger than the principal cells. So few places we have to show the oxyphil cells. Rest of the places, majority is by the chief or the principal cells, which are light staining compared to the oxyphil cells. The functions of oxyphil cells is unknown. So this is the histology of parathyroid gland. So make sure, please remember, any endocrine glands, they have to write plenty of blood capillaries, because the hormones secreted by the cells directly go to the blood vessels. Make sure you write the squamous epithelium, the nuclei representing the squamous epithelium, the flat nuclei you have to keep in the capillaries. So if you like the video, give a thumbs up. You want any modification in the video, please comment in the comment section. Share with your friends. And please subscribe to my channel. So parathyroid gland will increase the calcium level by absorbing through the GIT, bones and the kidney, whereas calcitonin secreted by the thyroid will decrease the calcium level. They have an opposite action. Both are very important to our body. Thank you for watching.